There's a moment in the history of exploration that rarely gets the attention it deserves. It almost sounds like the kind of thing a man would tell himself after too long under a merciless sun. But it wasn't imagined. It was written down. In 1930, Bertram Thomas attempted something no Westerner had done before, crossing the vast Rub al-Khali, the largest continuous sand desert on Earth. Over 400,000 square miles of heat, silence, and shifting dunes. No roads, no landmarks. No water beyond what you carried or managed to find. His Bedouin guides understood the desert instinctively, reading subtle signs that meant life or death. And at one point, they pointed toward an empty stretch of sand and told him something he felt compelled to record. A city lies buried there. Not a small settlement, but a vast, wealthy city, filled with treasure. Known by different names, Iram, Ubar, the city of the tribe of Ad. A place once considered the greatest in Arabia, destroyed and swallowed entirely by the desert. Thomas noted it. Then he moved on because survival came first. But his account reached T.E. Lawrence of Arabia, who didn't dismiss it. He gave it a name that would endure, the Atlantis of the sands. By linking it to Atlantis, he suggested something powerful, that this wasn't just myth, and not fully proven history either, but something in between. A real place, remembered imperfectly across time, shaped by exaggeration but rooted in truth. That idea sparked a question that has driven researchers for nearly a century. Was it real? The story of Iram is far older than Thomas or Lawrence. The Quran mentions it directly in Surah Al-Fajr as Iram Dat al-Imad, a city of towering pillars unlike anything ever built. It's described as a great civilization destroyed for its arrogance. Its people, the tribe of Ad, ignored the warnings of the prophet Hud and were wiped out, not by flood, not by war, by wind. A violent, freezing storm that raged for 7 nights and 8 days, destroying everything they built and leaving them lifeless like fallen palm trunks. A powerful civilization erased by a force of nature so extreme it became sacred memory. This pattern echoes across cultures. Atlantis lost beneath the sea, Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed by fire, Pompeii buried by ash. Different causes, but the same story structure. Over time, Islamic tradition expanded the narrative. The people of Ad were described as physically powerful, larger than ordinary humans. Their buildings, massive pillars and towering structures reflected that scale. Their king, Shaddad ibn Ad, was said to have built Iram as an earthly paradise, filled with gold, silver flowing rivers and gardens, a city meant to rival heaven itself, and just as he approached it to enter, it vanished from him. The city remained, perfect, but empty, hidden beneath the sand. This idea appears again in 1001 Nights, where a shepherd stumbles upon a magnificent silent city filled with treasure, but no life. He returns with others and they find it exactly as described, a perfect city, waiting. So is there real evidence? In 1975, excavations at Tel Mardik uncovered Ebla, a powerful ancient city with around 17,000 cuneiform tablets. Among them were references to Arabian regions, including a name some researchers believe may connect to Iram. The interpretation is debated, but the possibility exists, more concrete. Evidence came decades later. Nicholas Clapp used satellite imaging with NASA to trace ancient caravan routes beneath the desert. His idea, if Iram existed, it would be where routes converged. The data revealed exactly that multiple ancient paths leading to a single location, an oasis in Oman called Shizer. Excavations there uncovered an ancient settlement beneath later ruins and evidence of sudden destruction. A massive sinkhole had collapsed, swallowing parts of the city instantly. One moment, life. The next, gone. To those who weren't there, it would become a story. A city swallowed whole. The site was linked to Ubar, a major trading center for frankincense. Whether Ubar and Iram are the same remains uncertain, but the physical basis for the legend is undeniable. And Arabia holds even more. Satellite surveys have revealed thousands of ancient structures, including mustatils, massive stone enclosures over 5,000 years old predating the pyramids. Alongside them are stone gates, long pathways, and enormous formations. Evidence of a complex ancient past only now being studied. Tradition adds one more layer. The people who built these structures weren't described as ordinary. They were said to be powerful, larger, different. This idea appears across cultures, the Nephilim that accounts in the Book of Enoch. Different traditions, same memory. A prior civilization, greater than those who followed, destroyed and buried. Iram stands at the center of that memory in Arabia, a city unlike any other. Built by extraordinary people, destroyed by wind, lost beneath the sand. Bertram Thomas heard it in the desert. Satellite data traced the roots. Excavations revealed the collapse. And the rest? Still hidden? The Atlantis of the sands isn't one discovery, it's an entire buried landscape. Older, stranger, and far more significant than we once believed. Whatever Iram truly was, it existed. The tradition says it. The land supports it. The technology points to it. And the desert still keeps most of its secrets.